Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a very important update on the state of my channel. Why is everything privated right now? Why I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks? Well, I'll tell you why. Basically, I just got off a 2-week upload ban because my channel was harassed by tons of mass flagging, which caused at least one of my videos to go down, some videos to get age restricted, and some other things. So I had to privatize the videos on my channel in order to keep them safe and keep the channel from total deletion. So I'm here to tell you today, some people already know this information, but I'm here to tell you today, and for some reason, I'll tell you this much, I've actually recorded this video twice already, and for some reason my computer keeps cutting off the video, and I don't know why. It's very strange. So I'm going to try to get this information to you as quickly as possible and as condensed as possible so that this doesn't keep happening. Alright, so why was my channel being mass flagged? Alright, to give you a full context of this, I need to dial it back to actually early 2015. There was a man who found my videos from 4chan, and he really didn't like me. He used to come on all my videos and tell me, kill yourself, you know, and all this different shit about how he hated me. And I think that was perfectly acceptable for the time, honestly, looking back, because I was kind of a blight on 4chan at the time. I was always posting a shit ton all the time and using trip codes, and it was a bad, you know, I was unsightly, and, you know, a lot of people didn't like me, so whatever, that's fine. But he continued to follow me then until after I was posting on 4chan. He followed me into 2016. He was still continuing to comment on all my videos about how much he hated me. When I was having bad times, he would laugh and post all these things about, I'm so glad you're suffering, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. And it's whatever, you know, things like that. It's, you know, that wasn't totally, whatever. It wasn't totally out of line at the time. You know, I had, you know, I've kind of had less haters, you know, basically the people who are still hating on me a lot at this point that are still from back then are just like totally psychotic. And I'll tell you something about this guy, and we're gonna discuss that because this man definitely is. You know, for people who hate me now, there's a lot of reasons to hate me, but these guys, there's a few people out there, and this guy is probably the biggest of them all. And he just had this like psychotic, insane obsession about how much he hated me. And so that was kind of back then. We moved forward a little bit now. He kind of disappeared for a while. Now in 2017, summer of 2017, some of you know, in late June, I just, by pure coincidence, happened to get into an Ice Poseidon stream out in California, where me, Ice Poseidon, and a couple other guys, you know, we went around, had some drinks. It was a real fun time. I had a blast. The stream wasn't very good. There was a lot of drop connection issues on his stream, but I still had a lot of fun with it, and I had a great time. But he saw this being posted on 4chan, and when he saw it being posted on 4chan, it basically reawakened this intense hatred that he had for me. And so then, I don't know, that was in late June, you know, I didn't really come back to uploading much then until like in July, so I get back, you know, and I'm doing streams in July and things like that on the alt stream channel. And after a while, then the alt stream channel actually got mass flagged. And so I couldn't stream on there anymore. And I made the Rebirth stream channel then. But I was kind of like, I streamed on there a couple times. And like same as I was just a little bit ago when I was being mass flagged on those stream channels again, you know, months later now. I kind of fell into that funk where I didn't really feel like streaming. So I went on my main channel and I started uploading onto my main channel. It's kind of like, you know, I was going to do that instead. So then my main channel was mass flagged. It was video from back in 2016 was mass flagged to be taken down, which then caused the same thing as I just experienced now where I was not able to upload. So then after that happened, I received these weird threatening messages from a sock puppet account, and I was like, whatever, you know, I've had some of this happen before, really shitty, but oh well, whatever. I kind of fell into a little funk there, but I got back up, started making the Egg Wars. That was going good. Then, you know, as I was doing the Egg Wars, you know, I wasn't streaming or anything, I was just doing the Egg Wars, and this guy, which I've talked about in another video, added me on Snapchat and sent me these paragraphs upon paragraphs of these sick, twisted sexual things. He has this cuckold fantasy / religion, and I talked about this in another video, but where he actually developed a religion out of cuckolding because this man was he masturbated cuckold porn all day, every day. That's all he did, because this man, you'll come to find, has not had a job in many, many years until recently. So he developed this whole cuckold religion that he worshipped every single day, where he said every undesirable man should be enslaved to women and superior men and be their slaves, and basically, like, it was this weird, twisted shit. I don't even know, like, I didn't even know why I was listening to him. I was like, you know, what the fuck, because he would, like, I don't know, I don't know why I didn't just block him right away, but it actually turned out to be for the better, because he ended up sending me a picture of himself on Snapchat once. That's all I needed, thankfully, and it ended up being in my favor. But eventually I just started ignoring him totally, and he ended up spamming me with these dozens of messages about kill yourself, I can't wait until you die, I'm gonna be so happy when you kill yourself, blah, blah, all this different stuff. We all hate you, we are all waiting for you to die, and all this different stuff. And I was just like, this dude's totally nuts, so I just blocked him then. Now, move forward until, back in the end of November, early December, my main channel gets unbanned from streaming. So I did my streaming. We're all having a great time. We had the highest turnout ever because everybody was able to see my streaming for once in a blue moon. That was real nice. Lots of fun. Unfortunately, then I got flagged again, so I had to move to the next channel. Started doing Streamus. It got flagged again. Somebody was in there trying to fucking spam docs. Somebody was in there, all these accounts that we've never seen before. All these sock puppet accounts that, are just totally fresh accounts coming in and doing all this shit. Okay, it's whatever. I moved to the next channel. A week passes. Same thing happens again. So then I kind of stopped streaming for a little bit. And then I went and I said, okay, well, I'm going to start streaming again. So I made the new account, kind of testing the waters. He was back on that same account again with his same accounts and everything. But when this happened, in this small time frame between when he had mass flagged my third channel before I created the fourth channel, he actually got a job, as we came to find out. So, because of this, once I created the fourth channel, he started spamming on 4chan and spam, saying, hey, everybody, he was copying out all these links of go mass flag Eggman's content, go up mass flag it, go mass flag it, because he didn't have the time anymore. I mean, he was spending, 8 to 12 hours a day before just going out of his way on Twitter, Steam, Snapchat, all these things to just try and fuck with me as much as possible, because he hates me so much. And by the way, this man is in his mid-30s, as we came to find out, so I'll let you know that just for some context here. So all this stuff is going on, and he does end up, obviously, getting a song uploaded on this channel deleted from mass flagging, which then implies a second strike. And now, as soon as that happens, he's immediately going back on 4chan, going to multiple boards, spamming threads, saying, everybody, go flag this video for this video for this video for this, blah, blah, blah. But he's in such a frenzy, and he's going so crazy in such a frenzy that, which seemed inconsequential at the time, his YouTube username was out there. Now, I'm not going to say it now because if you Google his username, even now, it links to all his docs. But basically, he went and spammed, and about how much he hates me, and he's fucking foaming at the mouth. Oh, I can't wait until he fucking dies. Oh, I can't fucking wait. Oh, I'm gonna fucking, oh, yes, I can't wait until he fucking dies. But his username was so very unique and so very specific that it linked directly to, not his LinkedIn, but it was basically like, because the guy's a programmer, so basically it was like some programmer version of LinkedIn. Something like this, which had his name, his full name, full location, family members, his picture, which was there with his picture in these profiles. That's how I was able to say, oh yes, that's the guy who was fucking threatening me on Snapchat. Because very, very unique appearance, obese, mid-30s, ginger man, with a fucking psycho face. If you look at this guy, like he looks, the dude is super psycho. He looks like a total psycho. So like just seeing his face, I was like, oh my god, yes, that's him. So basically, people on 4chan, now I wasn't even paying attention because I'm fucking going on my channel here, privatizing because, I'm getting all these, he's mass flagging everything, he's actually reporting the channel page itself, all this shit. So I'm like, I'm really in damage control. I had to cut a whole stream, like I had to stop a stream very boom because I saw that this was going on and successfully. I was getting emails, age restricted, your video's removed, another flag, upload ban, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go quick log on my channel and get my videos down. So I didn't even know until people were like, oh, hey, look at this 4chan thread. And then, of course, once they started posting his docs in the 4chan thread, the thread got reported and it was deleted, but people sent me his information. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just comforted by this because I'm not want to go out of my way to, do anything to this guy. I'm not trying to, do what he's done to me, but, I got his boss, because he's got this new job, so I got his boss's name, his boss's phone number, all this different stuff. So if I need to defend myself, because this man is super psychotic, he's made numerous, he doesn't say, I'm going to do this to you. Because he knows he's smart enough to do that. He'll send me like dozens of messages. Oh, you are going to kill yourself. Oh, I cannot wait for you to kill yourself. You are going to kill yourself. We all want you to kill yourself. So like all this different stuff where he doesn't, so he can deflect. So anyways, once this comes out, all of a sudden, because he'd been spamming with all these sock puppets on Twitter, but lo and behold, I didn't realize that he had actually been following me on his real account, which was years old at the time. And so he starts sending me all these messages like, you're not going to tell anybody we have, you're not going to say anything to anybody, you will not, you know what, if you need me to pay you some money, all right, what's your price? And I just ignored him because I'm like, dude, you're insane, you're psycho, you're totally psychotic, you're completely out of your mind. So I just ignored him, you know, thinking like, just go away. Like, I have this now, and if you keep doing what you've been doing to me for these years, then maybe I'll have to call your boss and tell him that, you know, get away from this guy, he's psycho, you know. But I don't want to have to do something like that. So then, because I posted a tweet on Twitter, I said, oh yeah, 4chan found this guy's info. I'm glad they deleted it so it doesn't get spread, because anything that anybody does to this guy, like, he's so psycho and hates me so much, and he's been fucking so psychotic about me for so long, like, this guy might do something to me, like, that could harm my life or something, for all I know. But then he started sending me these tweets, I'm going to sue Twitter, I'm going to sue you, you know what, if anything ever happens, I'm suing you and I'm suing Twitter and blah, 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 and he starts going on these fucking rants, so I just blocked him, and he keeps coming back with more new accounts, and blah, 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 don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything, and block, block, block. So basically, yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Basically, this insane, psychotic man who literally worships cuckolding as a religion and is an obese mid-30s ginger who hasn't had a job for years, and now he does. So at least that much, at least he's got something to do with his time now. I don't even want to, if he fucking loses his job, he's just probably going to be right back on fucking with me again. So hopefully he keeps the goddamn job. But yeah, so I'm going to keep this video up by itself for a little while, just for some context, because there's already people that have been, because he's not the only person that wants me off YouTube, obviously. You know, I mean, there's been people for a long time that have, but he was the one that was like dedicated his whole life to it. But ever since then, people have been sending me messages saying, oh, I'm his full name, you know, and like, obviously it seems very illegitimate to me. It seems like it's just a lot of hooey. But on the off chance that my channel would be deleted, because it's still primed, like anything happens, it's still primed for a deletion. What do I have? Like, I have like 5 weeks or something like that. If anything happens in the next like 5 weeks, my channel's going to be deleted permanently. So, in the off chance that does happen, I figured now that I'm finally unbanned after the last 2 weeks, I could at least put some context out there, some information of what's going on for people to hear. So if you weren't, I know a lot of people were already aware, but I know there's some people out there that weren't. So that's that for now. The videos, I'll bring them back up in the next day or two here, but I want this just to be out there for people to know the information, you know, just to get an idea of what's going on. So if they log in one day and the channel's gone, that's what's up. So, all right, later, dudes.